Okay. I don't like the bitrate. Maybe if I make the bitrate smaller somehow? Let me look at the stream settings. Image bitrate. Let's try like 3000. Refresh rate 30. Let's try that. Because Delaby cannot take much more of this. What is that? Oh, I bet. Hold on, okay. Alright, let me share this. Or do I need to share this, or will people know to come here? Hi. Okay, so the audio and video work again. Okay. Okay. Grim. Okay. Alright. I will share. Hello, Discord, please. Here is second attempt. Okay. Right. Second stream. Yay. Alright. Have chat. And I have audio again, so let's try this again. I suppose. Hime is not back, but that's okay. We don't need... We don't need every pony to come all the time, every time I try to test something. Oh boy.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
Nikki, have you decided on a club to join yet?
That's good. I'm glad that it's going better. The club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Let me see, what is that? I was going to go for, I was going to try to do all the girls, like I was going to spend time with all of them before, the tragedy happens. So, for this stream at least, I wanted to try to do Sayori's route, and see where we go from there, but, as long as everything goes okay, we're gonna try to do Sayori's route. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Cause I'm a big old nerd.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. You know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Okay, good. I'm glad the audio is perfect. Yay. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Wait.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I almost said cute because she is so cute. I love her so much. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself lent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought it needs some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what? Yeah, clubs.
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah? Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I told you don't call me a new member! I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. That's good. I'm glad. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Nikki, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Ah!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. W Natsuki, we love you, Natsuki! The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. So true, I sure hope that these girls all have a great school life in their club. And nothing bad happens to them ever. Well, technically nothing bad will happen to them in this in this first half of the playthrough and everything like that. It takes a while to get to the bad stuff.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't just say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Again, Nikki.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Nikki. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, a little too excited.
And how about I make us some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one spot next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Yeah, it's so funny. I love this game. It's fun. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute! I knew you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Yeah, I was watching I said this in my first video yesterday, but I watched the therapist play this game, and it was very interesting, and to see him like talk about like stress levels and how like that influences like how people act in certain situations. It's very, very interesting and cool. I didn't watch the whole thing because I wanted to keep myself spoiler free for like the side stories and stuff, but I did watch him play through like the main story. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe, but not for you, you! Dummy!
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yes, Euro Brady. Oh, you've only seen a little bit. Oh, I see. Oh, Pro ZD. Gotcha. Very cool. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. We keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. That we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Nikki, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Excuse me. I'm gonna be clearing my throat a lot since I'm doing a lot of talking. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. Yeah, I should get some water. I'll be right back.
Thanks for coming, Courtney. Love you. Bye.
I literally just drank all the water. I didn't spare any. I was like really thirsty because I'm hot. It's okay. Alright. My controller, because I'm not playing this on my computer like I thought for a split second. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it. Real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. Right? You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Idea. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poem? Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident. Not a very confident writer yet. Oh my god, I can't read. Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. This form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel uncomfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go write a poem of our own.
Oh, hi, Hime! Hi! Welcome back!
The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! It will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Nikki?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. They're just so sad and dejected, and I just want to please everyone. I'm just a people pleaser. I'm not a people pleaser, I'm a girl pleaser, because I'm just such a... I just need the approval of the girls. Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry that the visuals are bad, but I'm glad that the audio is at least working. That's the main thing, because, oh my gosh. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. This guy's such a loser. I hate this guy. If I just need to write a poem or two every once in a while to make these girls happy, then I guess I'll come around. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Nikki, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Yeah. That's just how it is. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Nikki, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Sayori is so yippee-pilled. She's so happy. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. I think I'm going to end stream after I get to, like, the poem making, or after I make the poem, just because I don't want to risk the recording going too long and, like, the audio breaking again. But I think, like, little short streams like this, or, like, short videos like this, I think streams is probably ideal, so I know that the audio is working. I think that'll be the setup that I try to do. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem! Yippee! I'll write the poem and then I'll end the stream. Alright, let's go for Sayori because I love her. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's try Peace? No, that was Natsuki. It's gonna be a little hard for me to discern the Sayori words. Let's try Pain? Okay, that worked. Heartbeat, maybe? No, that was Natsuki. It's hard sometimes. Tragedy? Yeah, that works. Oh no! It is. I mean, there was a black screen for a transition. Is it still black? Okay. Thank goodness. Let's try Hopeless. Yes, that works. Let's see. Amazing, maybe? Yeah, that works. Amazing! Yay! Melody? No, that was Natsuki. This is so hard. Adventure? Yay! Okay. Happiness? Yes, okay. Passion. Yes.
Doki doki!
That's probably Natsuki, honestly. Memories? Yes. Depression? Promise? Sadness? Daydream? Let's see. Sunset, maybe? Yes. Waterfall? No, that was Natsuki. That's okay. I love Natsuki as well. Secretive? Oh, that was Yuri. My bad. Hope. And last one, imagination? Oh, that was Yuri. Interesting. Yeah, this is how you pick a route. You essentially choose the words for whichever girl you're trying to romance or whatever. Alright, I'm going to save here. Put this here. Alright, and I think that'll be it. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you, friends. I love you so much. Thank you for helping and confirming that the stream was working and all that stuff. Thank you. I will hopefully see you guys again in another stream. I'll actually make sure that somebody can join for testing